this a surprise or?
No, not this, not this.
Oh,
Here.
this. Okay.
Hold up.
Oh my goodness!
Boom. See? Source terrain. And we also have a border pack. And we have
Source golf.
source. Oh.
Okay. This is a surprise. Can we open it?
What we're gonna do? What one do we want to open first? Do you want to open up the big one first, or this one, or this one?
First we have to do this.
Okay, the edge back first. Okay. And here it is. Huh? Pretty basic.
Oh.
These are square edges.
Wait.
And we have a pack of 4.
See,
a little bit different than the other ones, but that will make our.
Wait, what is that got in there?
That's it.
Oh, wait.
That's just a sleeve.
Oh, okay.
So that is a 4-pack of the edges, and they're some itemized modular edges, so they still work the same way. And go
like that.
Do the source golf then next?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to do the source golf next. Now this
Okay.
is some of the plastic in it. I don't know if that shines on the light or not.
This was a box.
Mm-hmm. And can you say the first name on there? This is the person who made it.
Funny Monstros.
Close, yeah, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony. Yes.
He made that or she?
He
He made that.
Yeah.
Huh.
And there's other people involved, but
Good job.
yeah, good job. Yeah, well, we've played the proxy version of this.
Oh, I saw flag.
Yep.
And we got bowls.
Yep. See, look at that back. That's a nice back, isn't it?
Yes.
You want to pull it? You can pull it.
Yeah.
You can pull it.
Ooh. Yes.
So.
We got balls now.
Yeah, so there is the golf balls.
And the flag.
This is the turn dice, I think. We got other dice.
And
I
the
mean, we have other
flag.
dice too. The flag, the rule book, and in here is the trees. Look at these trees.
Look.
Nice trees. So these are the source golf trees.
Yes.
We so desperately need.
We are proud.
In this box are more boxes.
Are more boxes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
And look at this. This is like a shape of a game.
Exactly. That's why it's called 8-bit.
Yeah, because they have a game.
It's like it's 8-bit terrain. I figured you kind of like how this terrain looks for that. See?
Wow.
This is us unboxing all the source stuff that I have in the just a little bit, but more will be here, I'm sure, in the future. But this majority is for this kiddo here to enjoy and build and learn with this terrain. So that's what he's doing. And I think there will be a stream starting from this countdown video. So hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you when I'm actually going to be reopening this live for a stream. See you all in a second. Welcome to ToV Live. It is Valhalla time. Well, that's a mix. And it's Sunday. It's another Sunday night. And gonna be relaxing a little bit tonight here, just opening up some stuff. So let's get to it. The mailbag has been kind of getting full lately, and have to kind of open stuff up and get stuff organized. And I'm really running out of room. So anyway, hello, good evening to Major Midnight. How are you doing tonight, Major Midnight? I am Ryan, aka Tales of Valhalla, the guy who has done in the last 10 years the stop motion animation of a Heroscape called Tales of Valhalla, the Aftermath Chronicles, and just actually spent all night last night starting to work on more of said animations. Actually I did a few projects worth of stuff, which I'll talk about some other time. But as you can see right here, you can actually see the back end right here. You're looking at this camera of the set that I was using last night, and so I was animating for like a few projects, some big, some small, and one project in particular, which I'll probably show shots of, is going to be just a small short series based off a couple of characters from Tales of Valhalla, the Aftermath Chronicles, and it's going to be events that happen after season 3 but before season 4. Just gonna be a fun little adventure, something to just keep people entertained a little bit while season 4 is being written and produced, which is still going to take a long time to do. Major Man is saying, doing good. How about myself? It's been a weekend. Let me tell you, it's been a weekend. A little crazy, a little nuts. But I'm happy now that I can finally, like as you were seeing in the intro video, finally got source. It's been a couple of years of waiting. Finally got some source train, and most of it here. I can remove that shit. Most of it has been, most of it that I got is actually primarily for my son, because I figured he would like it. Any source terrain that I'll be using and animating with for whatever we plan to do for Tales of the Void will come later. It'll come at a later time. But I just wanted to get something for my son to use, and as you see in the introduction countdown video, and if you want to go to the Tales of the Void YouTube channel, that video is up. What the countdown video you see is actually its own video on the Tales of the Void channel. It's one of the first uploaded videos that I put up there just last week. And so if you want to check out Tales of the Void channel, start getting the subscribership up, because I think that channel is about to get a bit more busier in the coming year. So what I will do first, with that being said, I spent all night animating. I didn't sleep much, so I am slightly tired. So if my brain starts malfunctioning during the stream, just go with me. I really enjoyed that video of your son unboxing. Yeah, because he's been waiting as long as I have for this stuff to come out. Like, see, I got some of the edges there. Just to give a comparison with the other edges I have once I get them out. But yeah, so how about we get started with this? Okay, I got not much else to say. I guess other than just to say, for those of you who are hopping in or who rewatch this later, again, look at links and descriptions below. There is a contest still going on. We'll do a contest. We'll do a drawing for that contest this Wednesday, for this Wednesday stream. And what else can I say? Yeah, like I said, information on that. Renegade affiliate link for Tales of Hell is down below if you're gonna buy any type of Heroscape. There's if you want information on source and the games, and again, like back my YouTube channel too, Tales of the Void, because that'll get cranking soon, I think. Just anything below, just check it out. Anyway, how about we get started with this unboxing then? Okay, an unboxing of something that's already been unboxed, but I promised my son that I was going to be like, look, I gotta show this and talk about this live. So we're gonna unbox source first, and then I do have below me some Heroscape stuff, and we'll go through that after we get the source stuff out. Okay, deal. So since I already unboxed this with my son, we're just gonna kind of go fast through this. I just want to kind of set up some terrain to put some of the Heroscape miniatures on once we get them out, make them look nice. So this first box here, this is an addition to, so these look a little bit different than these, if you can see. A little bit more toothier, because they can lay out differently, and they are called a straight edge pack. So they're an additional pack as opposed to these other edges. The other edges can go like in a circle usually, but these can make a square, and hopefully it'll do this right for me, or it should make a square. Some type of a square can be made, and I think it takes. I think it takes this to go like yeah. See now, and I can put those two away. Now, by themselves, they want to be able to do this, but together, they can make a nice little square. So now, in the future, when I start doing like source golf gameplay, easier to make a battlefield like this. So, all right, now I'll put these edges back in the box. And my son, I told my son, like, I gotta unbox these tonight, but then tomorrow he can remove the Heroscape stuff that's in his room, or the Heroscape terrain that's in his room, and then he can use the source stuff. So he's been looking forward to that all week. All right. Here, let me get. There's a bunch of stuff here. I'm just gonna put that there. put that there, but we gotta make way. Alright, for the big box of source. Boom! There it is. And this is the 8-bit terrain. And as you saw in the video, my son knew right away that it was like something came from like something of a video game. Major Miz asked me, would Source Golf map be called a battlefield or a course? I guess it'd be a golf course, a source course. There you go, a source of course. And you have like 282 total hex spaces in this one box. And you got like 18 grass, 18 rock, 18 clay, 18 sand, 18 blank, which there are stickers that you can put the blank stuff on, or just leave the blank for your golfing game. 8-bit water, 8-bit lily pads, which is water as well. 8 edges. Now I have all the edges I need really. 4 8-bit grass, 4 8-bit 24 hex. So that's what's in here. And I'm just gonna lay, I'm not gonna lay all of it down. I'm just gonna lay a little bit down so I can put like the Heroscape minis on once I get them out. See, all nicely compact in, because I told my son I have to pack them all back up, and see they're all in their nice little boxes as well. And like, see, there's a 15 hex pack right there, and we'll just start getting some of this out. Whoa. So it's taken a long time to say, you know, the guys from Adventure Together, they are a legit bunch, and they definitely have a lot of plans for this system. Now I can't wait to get Time Strike. I think it's going to be a little while. That will be another unboxing. But Time Strike will be for me at the moment, not for my son. I don't need the edges, but see, there's the edge pack boxes. And we'll put out. Oh, and here is like, see, you got the blank. Got the blank tiles. I'll just mention this real quick. And with the blank tiles, you can add like some type of stickers on them. Let me show the stickers. See, they got different kinds of stickers, and you can put them on, you can take them off and put it back on here. Stick it and unstick them, and there's different kinds. There's like some skulls and some foot pads, or some ice, some flowers. So they got different versions. There's some 8-bit, so they got all variations here that you can add to these blank spaces. So that's nice. And Justin in the chat, howdy Justin, is saying, I know a lot of people like 8-bit terrain, but it doesn't do much for me. I have Highlands, Tundra, Dunes, looking forward to whenever Muddy Battlefield releases. Yeah, I hear you, Justin. I'd rather get all of them. I just thought that the 8-bit might be appealing for my son, and it turned out it was. If you've seen the video that I made of me and him already unboxing this, he loves them a lot. So I'm very happy. He even said, he's like, that looks like it comes from a game. I'm like, you're absolutely right. That's what it's all about, bud. So he's happy. He can't wait to like actually have these, possess them, and use them tomorrow. Because I told him, like, I needed to rebox them up to have them for tonight. And then Jose loves Source Golf. Now, Time Strike will be a little bit more of a learning curve, and Heroscape for Jose is a little bit of a learning curve. But Source Golf, and we'll open that box up in a second. Source Golf is so easy to learn and so easy to guide someone through, even if they don't understand all of it. and I really love that. I really love the game. I don't mind just having a battlefield, like when I have a house big enough just to have a battlefield, and or you know, like a source just golf course open and ready to play at any time, because it's so relaxing. It's so darn relaxing, that game. All right, here, gonna get this out here. There. And I know someday I'm gonna have to do a comparison between like source tiles and Heroscape terrain tiles. I don't know when, or maybe I'm not supposed to. Yeah, who doesn't like source golf, says Justin. I don't know. And I actually told Chris, and I think they understand this, but I told Chris when I saw him at Gen Con this year, like, you know, you have Time Strike as your flagship, but source golf really needs to be your flagship game. And I think, and he was telling me, he's like, yeah, he's like, I think we're beginning to understand that. All right, so we're just gonna add, move this aside, and just add a little bit more stuff here. I'll add those on in a second. I'm just going to see what I can do. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But I know I'm going to get at least one of these out. The 8-bit. Now, one thing I like to do for, like, say, Tales of the Void is eventually, like, have it where you have bits and pieces of worlds that, you know, whatever characters I have in the show to survive from. And the trick is to not go beyond the edges. The edges are going to play an important part. But sometimes you can move over the edges to another area if there's like some type of land bridge in, because there's ways to like connect one piece of land to another spot where there's other edges. That's one thing I really like, really cool. So even the edges don't have to be the borders for this game, or even like a humongous source tournament. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right, I'm not doing anything extravagant. I just want to get some of the single stuff out here, and then move on to Heroscape stuff. Let's see, what's our time? Okay, yeah. Grass. But even for the 8-bit, I think the 8-bit terrain is great for source golf. I know any of the terrains would be great for source golf, but the 8-bit terrain especially, because you almost feel like you're in a video game playing source golf. It's one of them things. Bumping my microphone. All right. This here. Okay. This is the blank tile. Okay, whatever. Okay. These are the blank tiles. I meant to get the sand tiles. The sand tiles are right here. See, this is what happens when you're in a hurry. You confuse your stuff, you know. And Justin, I don't know if you tried it, but another game that I'm really liking too. I mean, there's a few games that you have developers using the source terrain system, but Add some water. Okay, I'll add a little bit of water. It's right here in front of me. I didn't want to do anything too extravagant with this stuff. Just trying to get some out here before I get the other stuff out. But the, what's it called? I think it's called TerraForge. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it's called TerraForge. But I played that. Let's see here. Yeah, TerraForge. Pat Requiet is developing that game, and I cannot wait to play that game. It's almost like oh, how would I describe it? If you ever watched like the old Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon show, and there was this game that they had like Yu-Gi-Oh and other characters play called Dungeon Dice Monsters. Yeah, it's a lot like that. It's a lot of fun, and I only got an introduction to it once because that's all I had time for at Gen Con, and I'm like, I'm invested. I am invested. Okay, let me get some water. I'll get it to the lily pads, and then we will continue with this unboxing of stuff. Because, you know, it's so much better when you have, like, something for your Heroscape miniatures to stand on. Nice pond. I'll just see. That's fine. Stand. Dun, 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 dun. I'll just do that. Okay. Let's get the rest of these boxes off now. I just wanted to unbox real quick again. Source Golf. Now this is the one that is kind of for me. And really, kind of for everybody. This thing has a lot of weight to it too. Source Golf. And I think I'm just going to say just a couple things about it before we move on. Now some of these dice on my own I bought like off Amazon so I could have color clubs to match with some of the balls. But I just want to point out one thing, because in the source rulebook we have Sir Joe Crazy here. Wait, actually, there. See, Sir Joe Crazy, who's doing just fine. Should be talking to him on Tuesday. And then another thing I want to point out is these trees are so lovely. I like them a lot. And so you do need like some type of terrain to go with Source Golf, because all they provide is like the dice and the instructions. But I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready to go. I'm ready just to set up a green and a fairway and just put away. Tell you what I'm going to be doing this winter time. I tell you what. All right. Here, let's put this here. Okay. Now that we are a half hour into the stream, how about some Heroscape? That's a good transition, right? Now, out of all of these couple of waves, the oak trees are even better. Oh, I can't wait! Can't wait to get some of those. Oh. But out of all these waves that have come up like the last few months with Heroscape, guys, I appreciate everybody's support, but One thing though, in my personal life, I'm dead broke. I don't even know what I'm gonna get from what was just announced last weekend, or I'm gonna get. I mean, it's like job hunting, you know, trying to just trying to do some type of work. But yeah, right now I'm pretty darn broke, and it's gonna take everything I have to get to ScapeCon next year. So that's kind of me in a nutshell. But with that being said, my son first. It started first with some crabs, so I think we'll start with that. So my son was looking at the bag I got from Gen Con, which had some of these crabs on it. He's like, "Daddy, I want some crabs. Can I have some crabs?" I'm like, "Well, if you want them, you got to paint them," because I was going to get the unpainted version because it's cheaper. And so I ended up getting some unpainted versions of some other things as well. So first we're going to unbox unpainted, and like these, then I'll have streams to where I can just paint stuff. So here we go. Heroscape Common Army Expansion, Tanuki Tricksters. Was it Molten Crustaceans, right? I know I'm saying that wrong, so someone's going to correct me in a second. But let us open them up. So everything besides the promo that I got, it comes unpainted, so I'll have a lot of painting streams in the future too, on top of everything else. Okay, there we go. Finally get to see some lava terrain too. Okay, let me read what it says here. The battle of all time. The enormous spine crabs of Icaria are considered a delicacy by that world's draconic masters. On Valhalla, few dare attempt such a meal, for the blood of these creatures is akin to molten lava. The Tanuki tricksters of Volarak, motivated less by hunger than by foolhardy curiosity, are prone to poking the crabs anyway, and then poking other people too, and then tripping them into the resultant pools and fields of lava. That's funny, Justin. The guy at the tournament I attended painted the knife crab to be Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob and painted the knife as a dollar bill. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so I'll have fun learning and painting with these. Let's see what's in here now. Okay, it's just okay, it gives you a little bit of instruction on how to use lava tiles and how to build with them during the game. Well, I'm glad I give you a little bit of instruction for that. It's cool in the box. Now, I know like this is like two or three waves previous. So I know there's like some changes with some of the like most recent waves, which I have, or a couple of them. But first, let me take a look at these tiles. So now we're comparing tiles here. I have a fairly good share of lava tiles, but wait, is that all we get? So we get just for one squad of molten crustaceans, just this and this. I thought there was going to be a little bit more. Wait a second, let me see. No, okay, no, 3 hex lava field tiles and 1 hex molten lava tile. Okay, all right, so that's what we get. Nice little Ziploc baggies. Never run these Ziploc baggies, but okay. So they work the same like they always have. All right, let's look at these minis. I'm gonna get the crabs out first, so I can't wait when my son gets his source tomorrow. He'll also get these crabs tomorrow, because I told him, it's like, if he wants them, he's gonna have to paint them. And I'll keep the tricksters. Let's see, now looking at just the print quality, the bases, and all that jazz. Just says I played about 15 games with the crabs and only placed Molten Lava once. Really? Wow. Yeah, I still like them, but I don't think they're going to be as competitive as one would hope. But at least they look good, you know. Sorry, y'all can't see. I'm showing here. Not that you guys probably have already seen these. Molten crabs are kind of old news. Chain on the thing. So my son will have a time trying to paint these. He'll probably just paint them all red. Probably just have a simple type of paint for them. So yeah, there they are. And then for me, Tanuki Tricksters. And well, at least one thing you can say about the unpainted is that there's still a lot of detail in the unpainted parts of these guys, you know. So that's always nice. And this one with the big bag, it always reminded me like Santa Claus. Excuse me. Really, really strange. But there they are. And here are their cards. Let's see, just says really fun getting Drake or Q11 on the bonus height to get an attack of 7. I've never seen unpainted, as I love the translucent look. Yeah, I'll have to get the translucent one sometime. Just like I said, I broke. But yeah, here's the cards. Now, I actually have to feel it, like, because I was like watching a video from Slugger or Slugscape, and he was mentioning the quality of the cards like felt less like they were made of a different type of card stock than before. Matter of fact, here, wait a minute. I'm going to test that theory out. I'm going to get one of the previous cards, like an Isonet card, and see if there's any validity to that. Okay, so here is scat. Oh, actually, let's try. Well, let me try and get yeah, any of these really. The Sonlin card. Let's see here. I feel a little bit of a difference between these, maybe. Maybe it's just me, it feels a little bit different. I don't know. But one thing I wanted to do with the crabs, though, Justin, which makes the fun painting them. I mean, with commons, I like an original, but then I like to have fun painting them to do like different type of color versions, you know. Yeah, there's just gonna be different ways of doing things and making things. So yeah, the card quality, I don't know if it's better or worse. I don't know, but that is them. And then, but my son can have the crabs. I'm keeping the lava. Just say I'm keeping the lava. All right, and not that just yet. All hail the crabs, yes. Well, hello there, Roguescaper, Josiah. Yeah, the crabs actually are for my son because he was asking for them, much like he's asking for the Kraken now. And I told him that he's got to wait till next year for that, and me getting a job. But he was asking for crabs, so he's getting crabs, and I'm just keeping the tricksters. So I guess you know, it's amazing, Rogue. I mean, I don't consider myself a good painter. I mean, you are the master painter. But apparently, like, my painting streams, when I paint, seem to be quite popular. And anytime I have people vote, like, okay, what type of stream do you want? Usually people overwhelmingly say, oh, we want you to paint, Ryan. So I'm like, okay, I'll probably have to do that more often. Although, guys, I am a stop motion animator. That's kind of what I do. So, anyway, okay, opening this next box. So now, that's from that previous wave. And oh, wait a second. Yeah, and I don't have any Grave Grims or Acolytes yet. I have to get those sometime down the line. But like I said, I could only get that for him, and that was pretty much it for him. So you'll always vote for it. That's fine. Hey, that's why I have people wanting to vote. So so out of the commons of that last wave, yeah, these are the only ones I got. I mean, I want to get a bunch, but yeah, I just can't do it at the moment. But now we move on to the next wave, which, because I had to get me some Scions, guy. I had to at least let me start some Scions and Grape Archers, and again, unpainted because it's cheaper. So let's take a look at the back of this box here. Now we've got components, 5 highly detailed, fully assembled, unpainted miniatures, and 2 army cards. And it says, the battle of all time, the great dragons of Icaria are revered as majestic, regal, and even godly. Their princelings, less so. Imperious and prone to squabbling, the scions of dragon houses are sent to ward with other lords in hopes of gaining some regal bearing. Some Icarians, unimpressed with their overlords, join a resistance trained in dragon slaying, wielding gargantuan bows larger than their frames. Great bow archers stand ready for the day their reptilian oppressors are deposed. Even the scales of a lord can be broken. Just to say, you did get a shout out in Renegade's newsletter on Ice and Command. Yes, I did. Wasn't that interesting? Because I considered like those Isonex just like I'm just making them rusty, so to cover up any like inaccuracies I were given. But yeah, I noticed that email. I was like, oh boy, they did that, didn't they? Okay, yeah. Let's see. The boxes feel the same. Let me. Oh, Roguescaper. I would say, like last night, I was up all night animating. Yeah, the cards just feel the same as like these cards, but we are Scions, little mini dragons. I know people like aren't as even like I've heard Chris Perkins say, you know, they're not green scales. They never will be green scales. So I don't think people are as enthusiastic with Scions as maybe myself. Just says if you pretend that green scales don't exist, they're almost playable. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like, well, you know, that's fine, but they can bond more than what green scales can bond with. So no one's pretending green scales aren't there, but green scales are so freaking expensive to get. But I guess so are Scions. that was one argument that Sir Heroscape was saying on his like little rant video a couple days ago. That was like right now, and this is like I said, it's not whether I agree or disagree with them. It's just some of those points appear kind of valid, and one of those is you can almost better afford old Heroscape as compared to new Heroscape. That's not a comfortable position to be in. Gus or no. Hope the Scions become playable and competitive. I hope so too, because you know what? As for me and my son, I think my son would really like playing and painting mini dragons, and because at least it allows you the compatibility to play with Renegade Heroscape, classic Heroscape, NVC Heroscape, because there are dragons, kings, queens, and all of that, and even an archmage. You know, there you go. So at least there's that variety. You know, Heroscape. I just wish Scions could bond with their chosen liege and get a special attack bonus, or choose any dragon. Would make them more versatile and different. Yeah. Cleave to the mighty. Yeah, with their Draconic Breath special attack. You need the liege for it. Yeah, but I suppose they are a bit weak though when it comes to just fighting. You just it's an interesting king or queen build, to where they're basically using their Draconic Breath special attack to keep their king or queen alive. We'll have to see how they play. And the Great Bow Archers didn't really appeal to me too much, but my goodness, they're huge. Look at that compared to Tanuki Trickster. Look at that. Well, they're certainly giants, for sure. Now, painting these guys, I don't know how I'm going to paint these guys. I guess I'll figure it out. Since you need comments, they get pretty weak once their big unit dies, but they're too pricey in points. Yeah, 75. Yeah, 75 points. Let's see what Delta says with them. Now, what about the archers? Yeah, these are some good sculpts for the archers too. Like I can see like Sylvaris just being like talking down to them. But yeah, I like how these are. So Scions, tiny dragons for sure. They are tiny dragons. I mean, they're kind of smaller than. Wait a second. They're medium 4. Tanuki Tricksters are medium 4. Okay, yeah, I can kind of see it. But crabs are a small 3. Yet they're just as big as crabs. I'm not gonna get into the weeds over this, but it's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna put these giants in the water to make them feel small. And put these dragons in the sand. Actually, I'll put them here. Yeah, give them target practice. And looking at like warp bases, I think on the crabs a little bit, but the rest of everything else seems okay, except for this one. The base is a little warped on this one giant here. Okay, do I have more? Oh yes, absolutely. Heroscape archers are nice to paint. It's nice to step away from the tiny details of the pirates. Oh yeah, for sure. Justin says Renegade has paint guides on their website. Yes, actually I've downloaded that version, and I actually used that, even though you guys couldn't see it when I was streaming, painting the Isonex, but I was using that in my other screen, just as reference. It might not be the same colors, but at least I got a reference for how to paint things. So, and keep an eye out. One thing I animated last night was the Hellforge. So keep an eye out for an animation of the Hellforge very, very soon, because I did animate that last night. All right, what is next? What's next is a Krakenling. Krakenling. Okay, I wanted to get these guys, and this is another thing with these being commons. You don't mind getting multiples and then painting them differently and having fun with it, and then just getting like one set of originals. And with like the Krakenling, I plan to like use some unpainted and have some fun with that. Excited for the Hungry Hellforged video. Oh yeah, you get to see it a little bit hungry. I dare say you will see it just a tiny bit hungry. You know, you're just getting a taste of what it can do. You know. All right. So let's see. Our Common Hour expansion. Embers of War. Wait. Okay. Are all these Embers of War? No, this one is Violent Tension. So this is the Embers of War. Krakenling and Gellery Vanguards. So let's read it. The endless wars that rage across the land and skies of Valhalla have sent ripples deep into the planet's enigmatically dangerous seas, breaking the decades-long policy of non-intervention. The Kiri's aquatic cousins, the Gellery, have sent their first wave of soldiers surging to the surface with unfathomable monsters in tow. Yeah, and Rogue Taper, that's not the only video. I did like 5 different project animations. And I'm seeing like Warpig is like sending me pictures of his hobby space. Yeah, dude, this is my hobby space right here. It's just like I need room because I literally am sitting in the middle of what should be a living room. Okay, let's get these guys open. All right. Let's see here. Just as I just picked up a 4th gallery box last night, as I had $15 gift card from a tournament. Thinking of painting light green, homage to Creature from Black Lagoon. Yeah, there you go. Get inspired if you want enough armies worth. Okay, yeah. I mean, the cards don't feel as bad, but they definitely feel different from like some of the original cards. And I don't know if it's cheaper or not. I mean, they're still solid, but they are a bit flimsier, I think. So I think Slugscaper, I think it was Slugscaper who said it. I think his point is pretty valid. All right, now let's get these guys. Okay, just popping up, ready to meet me. All right, we'll get the Vanguards here. Now I think people were complaining on how tall these guys were, but that doesn't bother me too much of them being tall. Well, okay, they do say they're a medium 5, and let's just say. So I suppose, okay, if they're supposed to be a medium 5 and they look this tall, I guess that will, because yeah, they're a medium 5 and this dude's supposed to be a large 5. Okay, I can see how that kind of doesn't make sense then. A bit. I can see how that doesn't make sense. Right, now that I see it for myself, I can see how that doesn't make sense. Still, sculpts are nice, but yeah, if this one's supposed to be a large 5 and this one's supposed to be a medium 5, something's off. Well, I guess this goes up to this top, but they're almost like that tall too. So, and then what's the Great Bow Archers are a large 8, large 5, large 8, medium 5. Now, these sizes aside, I kind of expect aquatic Kiri not to be small. I expect them to be big and thriving, but yeah, I guess it kind of confuses you though a little bit. Just saying, thinner cardstock while raising the price doesn't look good. Yeah, exactly. That's the thought. I think it is a valid point. I'm painting one to look like Slow King. Yes. Yeah. Well, what I'm thinking of doing, since it's got a 3 life cost. I know they got like markers you put on the base of the thing, but I think I'm gonna try. I've got like little magnets, like little dot-sized magnets, to where I could snip off these ends, drill, like kind of dig in the center a little bit, put magnets in, and then have them drop off. At least experiment on that. Might try. I know it's an expensive try, but I think I can pull it off with that. So I'll have to think about doing that with them. But yeah, I mean, the gallery vanguards, I think, will be interesting to try out. There's just so much. I mean, even on the Renegade line, now what they announced like the other weekend, and these, you know, have barely just come out. It's just crazy. Just says my opponent used Death Chaser's Orc Battle Rush to take out my Krakenling by the end of round 1. There you go. Sure made me mad, but that's Heroscape. Yeah. Hey, Justin, I mean, I have my own Death Chaser army, and I had fun with it the last ScapeCon I was at. A lot of fun. And now you can have a Death Chaser army with Edelburn too, which is I might get me an Edelburn that's unpainted and just painted the same type of colors as Death Chasers are. I've seen people do that. I think even Roguescaper has done that. All right, here I'm gonna put this Krakenling in the water. Actually, okay, I'll get these giants out of the water. I'm gonna put these aquatic guys into the water. All right. And if you thought that was it, that ain't it, because we have ourselves a bonus. And actually, I ordered like the Embers of War, these 2 boxes separately. So I actually have 2 of these, but this is the only one I can find. The other one is in another box somewhere. So this one, the Deflectotron miniature, which is painted. And one of these days, I still got to get me what's that score dier? Oh, come on. Why am I not thinking of it correctly? A Thraxus Dragoon. I still have yet to get a Thraxus Dragoon. Even just to try and paint them. I know I need to get them sometime. It's only $20 now, but sometimes some of us don't even have $20. But I know I gotta get it sometime. Okay, 1 card. Well, actually, okay. Let me read the back of this. And even the boxes feel a little bit flimsier too. Yeah, Thraxus Dragoon. Yep. Gotta get me one. Gotta get me at least one. Okay, Battle of All Time. Deployed from a hidden satellite far above Valhalla, the sturdy Deflectotron descends upon the battlefield. The Deflectotrons project impenetrable force fields around the key assets of Vidar's war effort. It's probably sometimes doing more harm than good to who they're supposed to be protecting. But you didn't hear it from me. Alright, so there he is. Okay, now that is a medium 5. See? These guys medium. Okay, well, they're the same size then, kind of. It's funny how like the mold for that is like kind of looks like a face skull type thing, like an alien. But yeah, let me see here. Just taking a look at them. Okay. Is the base kind of warped? Oh, slightly, kinda, but it's alright. What does it say? 2025 Hasbro. I can't believe we're in 2025, and I'm looking at a Solborg Mini that I would have not have had a clue that these type of things would be in front of me like 10, 15 years ago. Just insane. then yeah, everybody's trying to figure out how to make the Deflectortron work and can't figure it out. All right. I'm just gonna put them there next to the crabs. There. Now the crabs are useless. All right, and if you thought that was it, guys, because that's all I have at the moment for this, but I actually have something else before we wrap. I know we're hit our hour mark, but I do have something else before we close. And I gotta premise this with a story. I think you guys know there's a website out there called goodwill.com, and sometimes they have auctions of certain Heroscape items that sometimes people can auction on, possibly get deals and stuff. Well, I ended up getting one, and the only reason why I got it is because I figured I saw kind of what was there in the lot, although not totally, but I knew enough to where it's like, if I needed to, I could sell the stuff that I already have, and then keep the one or two things that I don't have or don't have enough of, and then make up for the cost of what I had spent on the actual sale. So to give away the ending, I think I spent like nearly 3+. Like I ended up having like the winning bid at like 330 or something like that. But the value of what I got was well over $500. So I did good. So I'm going to show a little bit of what I got. Some of these are going to be ready to sell. Like for these, like there's some. I'm not gonna get all these out, but there's like ugliness. There's there's some heroes. Most of these are just heroes. You got an elf hero here that might bring in a buck or two, but some of these are just your typical hero stuff. That if someone wants to reach out to me for, and be like, hey, I want it for like a couple bucks or whatever, I'm willing to deal it out. I might just eventually, like, I'll probably just post some of these on War Game Trader. And then there's like some of the these are some of the ones that might be interesting. That some of these I already have. That I'll probably be selling. So let's take some of these out. Okay. Minions. So I've got a squad of minions. Now these didn't come with cards. So, and see, there's like a little bit of sticker damage there for these minions, but squad of minions. That. Vipers. But with these Vipers, I got, let's see, more elves. I think I got like almost the near full set of elves too. Yeah, see, there's Arkmer. So if someone wants like a set of elves, you still probably have to get the cards for most of them. But I think I got most of the elves in this batch. That I already have them. So, and I got like some lawmen. Got Kelda there. But yeah, let me get out the Vipers, because this is one of the important points. Is like I have enough of these types of Vipers, but I've never had these Vipers. So this is my first squad of them. Don't have a card yet, but amazingly, I never got these. So these are ones that I'm gonna keep because I never had them. So here, hold on a second. Yeah, those are the Armach Vipers. Yep, never had them before. So I still got to get a card for them, but yeah. And again, lawmen. I got some of the classic lawmen. No card, but the minis are there. Put these back here. But these Vipers, I can get some people looking for more commons. Got them. And some cards I do have for some stuff. I have extra cards like for, well, Venak Vipers. I do have extra card for Vipers and the Venak Warlord. I might just put them both together. Someone needs both. But wait, there's more. And then these are like the really stuff that like everybody has. So I just got more additional of, you know, your airborne elites, your pieces, your Doomed with a broken tail, your Sylvarises, and the other, yeah, like Krabs, Maras, and stuff. So barely worth mentioning, but I'll mention it. But oh, there's the other Deflectortron. But some of the really king ones I got are here. We got some knights, squad of knights, which are pretty darn expensive. And so again, this one's kind of, the base is kind of damaged there for that one. But squad of knights, and I'm not sure, do I have, and I have a card too. So almost total full value, which I'll end up selling them again. If anybody wants any of this, send me an offer. Ask me like, what do you got? Got Zute, and as you know from my animations, I got plenty of Zute. So those are another. Looking to sell, and I have a card with them as well. And then I got a Swag Rider card, which Swag Rider is in there somewhere, and Blade Gruts. Got some Blade Gruts as well. Let's see, get them out. Blade Gruts. Here, we're just gonna put them there. If I find them eventually, I'll make it some other things. Like I said, I got some Obsidian Guards. Gonna got plenty of those. I don't think I got a card for Obsidian Guards, but I do have them there. Got some Grok Riders too. Got these now. Now these, I know they're kind of hard to get. These Samurai. No, there's no card for these, but I do have them. Let's see here. Hello, the sparkle in your water. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Armach Vipers. Look like you got Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 8 hero packs. Those 3 hero packs should be worth 100 plus. Yep. Yep. Oh, wait. I'll come true, but I'm not done yet. Got drones here. I was just put these out because I mixed them all together. So you got Rock Riders. I know the value of like everything in total was like 500 plus. So yeah, there is a Samurai. We got wolves, other wolves, and of course, fourth mass, which I have a card for, and 10th reg. Now, I might end up keeping 10th reg, I'm not sure. And these I might do, but I know I gotta sell some of them, so I'll have to see. But definitely fourth mass. I got enough fourth mass. Technically don't need any more than what I got. But yeah, it was a pretty darn good haul. And then these are the ones I'm definitely keeping because I'm trying to get as much as these as possible, and they're usually hard to get. Capelons. Or those Capelons. I forget what they're called. No, Sacred Band. Sacred Band. I'm sorry, not Capelons. Sacred Band. Sacred Band. I think I have like one and one additional Sacred Band. Flagrants. But yeah, the ones I know I'm definitely gonna keep is the Sacred Band, which are probably the most expensive out of all the bunch. Nearly. There's some like it's amazing how like if you go on like Joey Carmichael's like appraisal sheet, it's like a lot of these are like knights, definitely. I mean these samurai definitely. Omnicron snipers knights not so much, but I have plenty of Omnicron snipers, so I can sell the squad I got from here too, just for like I think it's like what 10, 15, something like that. And yeah. So yeah, look for these coming up in Wargame Trader, or if someone wants to make an offer to me on something, I'm willing to look at it. At the very least, make my $300 back. But yeah, that is that. So definitely want to keep. Like the two I'm definitely going to keep is these and then Sacred Band as well. So I can continue to further my Sacred Band. I have a thing about with Sacred Band. I have a thing with a few of these, but Sacred Band is definitely one. So I'm going to keep those up. But yeah, that's that's a ton of stuff. Yeah, most of it want to be gone. So let me know, and eventually, and if nobody lets me know, I will definitely be posting some of these sometime when I have time, up on Wargame Trader probably. And actually, for those of you who don't know, I do have a what is it on Wargame Trader as well. If anyone has any expressed interest in this as well, it's currently in Wargame Trader, but someone wants to talk to me privately about it. Also got, let's see here, where is it? It's one of the flag bearers, and it's just the mini itself. It's got no card, got no dice. It is, I'm sorry, I had to get the name. Like I said, my brain's not fully functional. Lagalore. I have a Lagalore flag bearer, but it's just says Ryan, I'm broke. Then buys $300 lot of Heroscape. Yes. Well, this is what credit can do. But like I said, I only bought it with the intention of selling most of it out, so I can make that money back and pay it off. within like 6 months. So that's the only reason why I did. So it's unfortunate because if I wasn't broke, then I'd be like, okay, I just get to keep all of it. Yay, awesome. But yeah, no, can't do that. Can't do that. But the fortunate thing is that most of them I already have. So there's just a couple others. So that's all I got. I know I'm being like a self-advertiser here, but what can I say? This Wednesday, again, gonna do the contest name drawing giveaway. I gotta start adding up those names. Still getting comments from the live React stream, but if you want to leave a comment on the React stream we did a little bit ago during Renegade Con, link in the description below of this video stream to get it. Leave a comment there for a chance for that prize or for an entry. And as well as this Wednesday, we're going to continue going through quote unquote wave 6. There's like technically three waves of it. And we're going through more of wave 6, and then now we're getting just to the regular Heroscape stuff. Probably going to start with the Vipers, and then work our way through it. Should have Jeremy with me. Try and get another guest on with us as well, and have some fun Wednesday, and probably the Wednesday after that. And then this Sunday we will have a ToV podcast where we're just going to be overviewing everything in Wave 6. Not going into much in depth as like me and Jeremy are doing, but it's always fun to have an overview just to get the opinions from more of the panel, and what the things we like and some things we don't like. So that will be this coming Sunday, and so that'll be fun. So we're having a busy week, and I still have like I completed season 2, like a re-edit of season 2, so I got to release that sometime. I know there is a new scenario drop by Renegade. I got to talk about that sometime, probably nearer to the end of the month. But yeah, it's just gonna be busy, and like a lot of content to make and to release out there. And plus, I mean, the stop motion animation I did last night, I no word of a lie. I mean, I started at sundown, like around like a little after 7 last night, prepping things. Started animating, and I was animating until like about 6 in the morning. Like 5, 6 in the morning, I started shutting down, and like, oh, I got everything else. Things I like, the units. Just hey, you know, out of all of Wave 6, I like most Savaris. I can't wait to read. That's probably one of the first things we're going to get to this Wednesday is just look at the Savaris lore, because I haven't even looked at it yet. So that would be fun. Things I don't like, the price. Yes. And this is one beautiful thing about the free market. Free market will decide, because, like I said, for me, it's just like, yeah, I can't do much to get any of that. So either I just wait until aftermarket and get it to where when price gets reduced, because the free market will decide, you know, what the overall price was when it comes down to like secondhand sellers. So we just need to wait and see. This is what I do. This is what I've done for video games. Like in the past, like when they release a video game, you know, it's like what, like $40, $70, $80. I'm okay. I'll just wait 5 years, and it'll be like $10, you know. So, yeah, that's sometimes you got to play that game too a little bit. But yeah, so that's what's happening this week. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else. Click all the buttons, like all the buttons, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. If you want to become a YouTube member, you can, or a Patreon supporter. I give additional behind the paywall stuff, although not necessarily, but the Sparkle in Your Water new Savaris is my favorite too. And more about Savaris, there might be a stop motion adventure where Sylvaris is going to go on an adventure that I currently did an animation of last night too. I did the first scene of it. So hopefully I'll start and be releasing like little mini episodes of that next year sometime, because that's kind of what I do. So well, we'll see though. But yeah, I just like Sylvaris as a character, especially the little bit of the character that I created in Tales of a House series. So, but yeah, so I think that's everything. My brain is about to go blank, so I'm gonna get some rest now finally, because I've been up practically nearly all day, and I'm running on fumes. So we'll see all of you this Wednesday. Take care. You have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it, and we'll see all of you next time. And just big shout out to all of you that have commented in the chat tonight. Bless you guys. I hope you all are doing well, and we'll see you later this week. Bye bye now. Bye.